Hey, wonderful human beings! My name is Anne-Claire, and I will be presenting Sophie Ledonner's podcast, Learning in the Flow of Life. A light and deep, dynamic, and transformative show for people who want to sustainably grow into new possibilities and make a positive impact in the world. Last time we discovered Sophie's seed around connection, and you discovered how you could relate to each other and build a positive environment. Today, we'll be talking about the fourth of Sophie's 5 C's, communication. This C aims to share a common language that connects us all as learners to be able to live and work together in an open and agile manner. This concept can serve as a common language for developing sustainability habits and making conscious environmental decisions, as the IDG Inner Development Goals call it in their frameworks, collaborating. Sophie, up to you now. Tell us more about your C for communication.
Thank you, Anne-Claire. So, human beings are inherently social creatures. They're wired to be with others. And we talked about this need for connection in the Connection podcast, right?
Absolutely. And when going through stress, a sense of human connection is one of our fundamental needs. I remember.
Yes, exactly, Anne-Claire. And when we feel threatened socially, the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, affects our creativity and productivity. We literally can't think straight, increasing this feeling of being threatened. We then can't learn together anymore. So whenever learning happens, it's not a rational or disembodied process, neither a lonely one. Learning is intertwined in our social relationships and our cultural contexts. We learn alone, but also with people and every day. We also always evolve within an ecosystem. We can't leave emotions at the door to clear the way for rational thinking. For me, communication requires a shift to mindful awareness of cognitive and emotional destabilization. It should be like a self-correcting ritual that responds to changes positively and enables everyone to fully understand themselves and each other.
What you mean is that people need a conscious ritual to embrace change and be in the moment with each other. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. That's it. Change is actually difficult. We are creatures of habit, so most effort can't be sustained for a long time. Therefore, micro moments of ritual could be created through a common language shared at work, at school, at home. The common language could be a subtle dose of agile communication and clear awareness of how we learn and act together, sensing or co-sensing through a mindful approach to bring awareness could be the how to start. What about embedding both a pedagogical and communicative model that would bring two key components to the learning dynamic? A common language through an experiential process that would connect us all as learners.
What do you mean by language or common language? Is there any differences between both?
Well, good question here. I'm using the word language at this point because language is the primary means for communicating ideas and emotions between individuals. And language is also a process in itself that can lead to interpretation and also serves as a collaborative device for communication. Language itself is a behavior for social purposes, and it often evolves throughout our daily lives. Developing and expressing clear thoughts between people is essential for collaboration. And this language also involves recognizing that our values, language models, and cultures are different for each other. At the same time, becoming aware of our shared humanity is the common language we could all have.
Interesting. Can you share a bit about one idea around this shared language?
Oh, sure, Anne-Claire. I've been highly actually inspired by a behavioral approach created by Brigitte Boussois and successfully used within companies and schools of management mostly. I've already talked about this approach in the podcast around connection. And this time, I will share it more specifically on the topic of communication and how it can be used. I've been implementing this approach in several diverse schools in Europe, public, private, and companies, bringing some learning dynamics within groups and teams. And as a result, I discovered that learners could be more engaged and communicate with each other more clearly and openly. The approach is called Four Colors. A compass is being used as the educational representation of Jung and Marston's work on human behavior, and each individual is a unique blend of four different behavioral colors: red, blue, yellow, and green.
Wow, like a real compass. It allows us to navigate the world of communication and identify the color of one person we're speaking with at a certain time.
Absolutely. That's exactly it. That could be the shared language. And the idea here would be to use this compass as a signposted ritual to communicate and collaborate with people so that we can learn and act together. Imagine a group of people with whom you collaborate. You can ask them their needs: blue for deep integration, red for quick exploration, yellow for light creativity, or green for long reflecting moments. In the blue dynamic, communication is neutral and detailed. The green dynamic involves listening, supportive, and follow up moments. And the red dynamic will be direct, straight to the point with clear goals, while the yellow dynamic will bring humor and creativity.
So it would be like having a lens to learn according to the dynamics needed at that moment in time. Is that it?
Exactly, Anne Claire, that's it. The colors would interact. We know, actually, that the colors interact with each other. And you can co create or choose the dynamics through which you approach collaboration. You need all the colors to collaborate efficiently. And when someone speaks with ease in the northern part of the compass, they're looking for results, the blue and the red colors. In the southern part, they're looking for connection, the yellow and the green. When the person needs action, yellow and red, they are in the eastern part of the compass. In the western part, blue and green, they need to take some deep one-to-one or dual time. The red dynamic moves forward fast. The blue moves towards structure and details. The green needs time to reflect in a group or two, and the yellow needs time to exchange within a group. The red and the yellow colors are extroverted.
Oh, like me.
Exactly, exactly, Anne-Claire. While the blue and the green colors are more introverted. This compass can allow everyone to communicate and learn efficiently together through the chosen dynamics. And a person feeling at ease in one color could lead the way to the facilitated dynamic.
It's like having a pair of colorful glasses that would show you the world through four different colorful lenses, and you could co create learning dynamics with. That's great.
Yeah, fantastic. That's right. Exactly, Anne-Claire. And this can be used as a code to convey meaning in terms of learning needs. At the beginning of a meeting or an exchange, you could display the color code to make it clear to everyone. What type of dynamics are you looking for in the moment in time? When you need structure, precision, and time to go into details, you're in the blue. In the green, you provide more empathetic feedback and deep moments of why and how, with patience, to enable everyone to make connections between different ideas. In the red, you focus on more direct and faster objectives to push towards challenges. For the yellow dynamics, you bring enthusiasm and creativity with warm rapport. This shared language is about having shared moments to collaborate efficiently. Everyone at that moment in time can reset and be present with each other. The communication compass acts as a device to enhance outcomes, driving the shift in group dynamics towards greater engagement, collaboration, and collective action. It's a shared language to foster meaningful interactions. Humans rarely say what they mean and often don't do what they say. And this could serve as an antidote and a ritual to move forward together.
An antidote to transform change into a clear learning process. Do you have other antidotes and rituals like that?
Well, that's a good question. Let's see. Well, to collaborate efficiently with others, David Rock, a neuroscientist, also presents an effective model that influences our behavior in social situations. And he explains that people might perceive being left out of an activity as a threat to their status and relatedness. And research shows that the brain can send out a danger signal in response to this stimulation. The SCARF is a brain-based model that helps us to collaborate effectively with people by understanding how they react to threats and reward. The SCARF model, not the one that you put around your neck. The SCARF model stands for status, certainty, autonomy, relatedness, and fairness. And these 5 domains are crucial in influencing human behavior and social interactions.
So, can you tell us more about these powerful scale models? Let's start with status.
Okay, status is how you see yourself and how others see you.
Next, C, certainty.
Well, certainty is about how confident you can be of the future.
A, autonomy.
How much control you have over your life.
R, relatedness.
How connected you feel to others.
And F, fairness.
How reasonable you feel decisions have been. Understanding and sharing our individual domains can help the group navigate social situations more effectively. It is therefore a model to bring on as a shared language so that we can exchange at a deeper level and bring on a sense of trust in a group or a team, and also to know ourselves better individually.
Now, dear friend, you can also take some time to ask yourself a few questions guided by Sophie.
Thank you, Anne-Claire. How do you consciously build trust? Do you feel that you are willing to make an effort to understand and include people? How can you become even more creative and constructive in collaborative efforts?
After all these questions, how do you feel?
Yes, because I don't want to ask questions just for the sake of asking them. I want to know if the key to connection has been unlocked for you. What thoughts and feelings? What obstacles? Let's share this together. Come talk to me about it through my website. I hope you found my exploration of new possibilities both light and deep. If you're keen to see these ideas come to life around you, and if you'd like to create a ripple effect in the world, please do share it with each other.
Yes, and you can post about it on social media or feel free to contact Sophie through her website to co-create possibilities in your surroundings at work, at school, and at home. Go to sophieledonner.com. If you feel like knowing more about Sophie's work, you can check out her book, Agility of Mind. We are so grateful for your attention. Thanks again, and see you soon
for a new episode.
Bye.